are a lot many software technology products, in the market. How is Smartur different from others?
Smartur 3D is basically trying to use augmented reality to leverage the brain's natural power that would register things better in 3 dimension, to experience a level of learning like it has never been before. So when I'm talking of augmented reality is an extension of 3D technology where you have 3D models which look as close to it being real parts. Imagine being able to hold the model of a brain or the heart or the lungs, be able to rotate it, peel its parts, label it, and then talk about it as if you got that thing in your hand. So the level of interactivity which this can take an intelligent classroom to is beyond description. You have to see it to believe it. So we are working on a basic premise that the brain registers things better on 3D. It's a scientifically proven fact. For example, if you've experienced something in real life, like this conversation with me, you carry it with you for a much longer time. The interface, human interface that you have, it helps you understand better. So is it with the learning material and the academic material. Once you have experienced it live, and when I say live, the augmented reality and the 3D experience brings it as close to experiencing it in person. And what do we do then? We satisfy the two basic requirements of education. We provide education in a way, academics in a way which is palatable. Today's kids are born in a day and time with mobiles and tablets and what have you. So they are drawn to it better. They identify with it better. And once they do that, they register better. So augmented reality is taking intelligent classrooms, taking technology to a different level of learning altogether. And yet, we are sticking to the basic fact of experiential learning.
So you're trying to bring in a paradigm shift in teaching learning methods.
See, there is already a paradigm shift in teaching learning processes. You have smart boards, you have projectors, you have 3D technologies, you have different players in the market catering to different aspects of a school spectrum. What we are trying to do, in fact we've already done it. We've got augmented reality on a plate for you. We have launched in Uganda, we've participated in a conference in Atlanta, in Vegas, and it has been received with stupendous, amazement. And people are saying, wow, this is the thing of the future. When a child is able to see different parts exploding, it brings a whole new dimension to his thought process because he is no longer a spectator, but a participant. Okay? He's able to interact with the tool, he's able to talk about it, and then it introduces the concept of customized learning, flip learning. He's got some material with him, he interacts with it, he plays around, and he comes back to the class the next day to talk about this. So he already has a level of information in place, and the school works as a place where he filters his thought process, where he's able to use the teacher as a human interface to clarify doubts on what he already knows. So when a person becomes the driving force in any process, you can understand the zeal of participation that he will have. For instance, you're the interviewer. You are driving this conversation. So you feel great about it. And that's what we want to empower each child to be able to do. Use augmented reality.
Whose brainchild was this whole Smartur concept?
Smartur 3D is headed by Neeraj Chavalkar. He is an IIT graduate from Kharagpur in aeronautical engineering. And this was his brainchild. It stemmed from the thought that when he started sending his son to school, he was extremely disillusioned with the kind of practices that are being adopted in school, which are terribly archaic. So he said, why not use his wherewithal in terms of being a technical expert to bring technology in the classroom at the basic level where we can start influencing the mind and development of a child at a very, very small, at a very basic stage. So that's how it started, that's the genesis. We've had top-notch educators, animators, designers at work for the period of almost 2.5 years. And now we are presenting our product to the world. We would like to liaise with government agencies who have a certain amount of hardware in place where we can offer this product. And we're also looking at the private sector who can use this technology to their advantage within their classroom space.
But how is it cost effective?
It's extremely cost effective. We are giving a license worth 6,000 rupees for 1 year. All that you need to do is...
Per school, per institution?
Yes, yes. And you need to get onto the site to see what the pricing strategy is. And it is marketed differently to different sectors and different segments. There's a license for individuals, for students who want to use it at home. There's a license for schools. There's a different scheme for the government. We want to get into a collaborative environment where each one of us is a participant, not only in the education and business space, but in the social space, right? We're all trying to make a difference in our own way by saying, okay, this is the way I'm taking my country forward. So there is not just a monetary thought process involved. There is a philanthropic thought involved as well, where we say that, okay, these are the people and places who can't afford this. So we say we'll reach out to you and give a kind of a cross-subsidization. For those who can afford to pay and can see the relevance of the product in terms of how effective it is, to them we say, come ahead, partner with us, collaborate with us. Because it's a product which is going to have you spellbound. And apart from the spellbinding factor, the wow factor is the utility factor. You know, you can't just have something beautiful with no substance in it. It is beautiful. It will grab your eyeballs, and at the same time, it will have content and concept penetrate your grey matter in a way you have not envisaged before.
But is it easy to market this, such a wonderful product?
Is it a market what?
Is it easy to market? Are people receptive to this very idea?
See, everyone is reticent to change. When I say they are reticent to change, I've been participating in the World Education Summit, where I've been talking to principals and teachers, and I would not say that they are technology shy, but they are really averse to technology. And why are they averse to technology? Because they're used to a particular system of teaching, of learning, and going through a certain mechanism.
So you need to educate the educators now.
Now, the thing is, the software is so user-friendly. I'm an educator myself, and you would be surprised to know that I'm the person who is not technologically so evolved. And I'm the one who tests each and every program that our designers and animators prepare. And I say, look, I'm getting stuck at this. I'm not easy with this. And then they say, okay, how would it become easy for a teacher who's tech shy and not so tech savvy to work with this program? So we have a real testing tool in place where we are taking people who have no idea how computers work, and then we say, okay, let me move it around. Am I comfortable with this? Am I comfortable with this? And then they're customizing the usability of the tool in such a manner that teachers across the board are able to use it. If you can use the email, which I can say with confidence that a whole lot of urban population in today's times can. If you can use the Facebook, you can use this too. So as far as user-friendliness is concerned, I have to sit with you for just 5 minutes and you'll say, wow, I'm a master at what I'm doing.
So how many schools and educational institutions have been promoted?
See, we had a launch in Uganda. And we launched in Uganda, where we have given out 500 free licenses to government schools. And we also have a whole lot of users in the United States. I told you we went for this conference in Atlanta and in Vegas. And in India, we are presently piloting projects with about a dozen schools in Hyderabad. And we're trying to take this forward one step at a time. And we are at a stall here, we are participating in the World Education Summit. And it will take, for a paradigm change, for a paradigm concept to be accepted into the common fold, it will take a lot of shift in the thought process. And that change we are seeing happening.
Where are you doing this pilot projects in India?
We are doing it in Hyderabad, in Andhra Pradesh. Because that's where our company is based.
Was it easy to market in Uganda as compared to India?
See, every place, wherever there is a government involved, things move rather slowly. So I would not like to make a comparison between whether it was easy to move it in Uganda versus whether it is easy to move in India. Because in India, we have really not started working with the government sector as of now. In Uganda, we were specifically targeting the government and trying to make this product reach those places who would ordinarily not be able to afford this product. We are keen on taking that path in India, And we are here to liaise. I've had a talk with somebody from the government of Gujarat, from the government of Rajasthan, the joint secretary who is here. And we'd like to take it forward from there so that the product reaches its rightful audience.
Is the software available, are the products available only in English, or is it available in the local language?
See, the beauty of this product is, ordinarily what happens for products is that you are given a set content. Okay? I will record something, I will, whatever is my perspective on the matter, I will just beam it to my classrooms. This product is driven by the teacher. For example, if you are Telugu speaking, or if you are Hindi speaking, or if you are Marathi speaking, and you've downloaded this software, there is no pre-automated content which you will beam to your students. It's not like you just play it like a movie. You drive the software. So we are not eradicating the human element. We are saying the humans will drive this software to make learning more lucid in the classroom. So if I have to talk about the ear, I have a model of the ear. But what gives me power over technology is that I am able to move this model around at my own whim and fancy, at my own pace, and stop and talk to the student that when there is a sound wave that goes from your outer ear, from the pinna, through the external auditory canal, to the tympanic membrane, it vibrates. And when I say it vibrates, I stop there and I'm able to show to my class and say, okay, man, this is vibrating. And that is what is creating sound. You can do the same thing in Hindi. You'll say, जब कोई भी ध्वनि आपके पिना से गुजरकर एक्सटर्नल ऑडिटरी कैनाल के थ्रू जाती है, तो जो ये टिम्पैनिक मेम्ब्रेन है, जो कोई हम आसान भाषा में ईयर ड्रम कहते हैं, वो ऐसे हिलता है और उससे आपका ब्रेन, आपका दिमाग, आपका मस्तिष्क, जिस भी भाषा में आप बोल रहे हैं, वो साउंड रजिस्टर करता है. So the beauty of it is agnostic to location. It is agnostic to language. Why are we selling in United States? Why are we selling in Uganda? How will we manage to sell to all parts of the country where the language is changing after every few kilometers? So we say, let us give them a product which they will drive in their own language. Empower them. Don't replace them. And by them, I mean the teachers.
Thanks, Prachi, Joshi. It's nice talking to you.
Thank you so much. Pleasure.
Thanks.